is going on, guys? Randall419, the man with the million, back again with another video. How's your day going? I hope you're doing well. This is going to be my Rand's Indie Spotlight for Flinthook, which just came out today on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Steam. It is developed and published by Tribute Games, and it retails for $15. This is going to be my impressions of the game. I've put around 5 hours into the game. I've beaten the first bounty a few times. I'm kind of struggling with the second bounty right now. I've gotten to him twice and I haven't been able to beat him, but we'll talk about that. So basically, Flinthook is a roguelike game along the veins of Binding of Isaac and Enter the Gungeon. I'm not really a fan, as you guys know, of this type of game. However, with that said, just like with Enter the Gungeon, I feel this game is fantastic, if not really hard. Okay, so the basic gist of the game is you're a space pirate. You get these bounties, and you go through the randomly generated levels until you come to a boss fight at the end. You beat them and you pick up the treasure, so on and so forth. Obviously, being in the roguelike genre, the rooms are all randomized. Some of them will have enemies to fight. Some of them will have obstacles to clear with your trusty Flinthook, which obviously the game is named after. It's use right trigger, and you shoot out this hook that will attach to any of the gold points, hooks you can see hanging on the screen. Sometimes you even need to use it in combat when the enemies have bubbles around them. So not only use it to get around really quickly in the map, you also use it in combat. The combat is fairly simple. You press X to use your gun. You get one gun. It's the same gun. At least I haven't come across an upgrade yet, but I'm only 5 hours in. You aim, obviously, with left stick. Shoot with X. You can slow down time as well, so you can kind of get a drop on that. And I recommend abusing the slow down time function as well. You also have a sub-weapon. I have a bomb. Well, actually, I don't have a bomb currently, but use a sub-weapon with Y. And so when you pick your bounty, you need to get 3 pieces to feed to your compass, and then after you beat the 3 different pirate ships with different layouts and things like that, you can finally go and fight the boss. This is kind of the boss on this first ship, although this isn't the bounty I'm going after. But yeah, so Flinthook is, like I said, along the lines of Binding of Isaac and Enter the Gungeon. The more you play, the better you get. Because each time you play, everything's randomly generated. Sometimes you'll get different perks in different rooms that you can buy with the gold that you earn along the way. And every time you level up, you'll get a pack with a perk in there. And it's all about that. Because originally when you start the game, you're going to have a tough time. It is quite hard. And here you see me finally beating this first ship. And we're getting the piece we need to drop it into our compass. 1 out of 3. If I beat 2 more ships, I'll be able to go to the final boss and fight him. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. It is, in my opinion, quite good, although quite hard. Like I said, I think I tried the first bounty 3 or 4 times before I could finally beat him, until I was leveled up high enough to have the perks and things like that needed to beat him. And now I'm on the second bounty, which you need to even do more of, and it gets even harder. And I've gotten to him twice, but I keep on dying, so obviously I'm not strong enough yet, or I don't have the right combination of perks. But that's what the game's all about. The constant redoing of everything, getting better at what you do, and things like that. But I'm enjoying the game. I'm going to try to finish all the bounties. But the game is quite hard. Let's not make any mistake about that. But I'm going to take a look here at the main menu so you guys can see what we offer. Well, here's where when you choose the bounties. So at the beginning you have tutorial to choose from. Then you have Bad Billy Bullseye. Once you beat him, you can fight the other bullseye. So once you actually decide, this is the bullseye I want to go after, you come here to the perk screen, and this is everything. As you can see, I have a lot of perks. Mostly I put all my perks in the different health categories, so I start with 140 health instead of 100. But there's so many different perks, and they all help you. You get more health, better weapons, better sub-weapons, you know, things like that. And then you pick the ship, and the ship will have different kind of configurations, and then you go on. But here's the main menu. You can just go jump right into play if you want to play immediately. There are challenges, which they basically have daily and weekly challenges, which you could compete against people, earn, you know, level up and stuff like that. The lore of the game is basically in levels. When you pick things up, if you go into all the rooms, sometimes there'll be lore to pick up, which will tell you more about the game's story. Relics, you'll find these as well, although I don't really have a lot of them, because I just haven't come across them. Then here's the black market. So every time you beat levels, you get also these green pirate coins, so then you can come over here and buy things to make your character better. Some of them give more XP, some of them give you know, more points for your perk bar, so you can get here. I'm going to buy another thing right here, which will give me 150 health, because health is important, because the game is quite hard. So yeah, when you start the game, don't be frustrated if it's too hard. Be patient. That's my kind of biggest advice if you're going to play the game, is be patient. Don't go rushing into things, because if you try to attack this game really aggressively, you're not going to make it very far. That's kind of what I took away from it. And this is the first bounty boss fight against Bad Billy, or whatever his name is. But yeah, the achievements, they're very difficult as well. It's not going to be an easy 1,000. Most of the achievements are tied to beating the bounties, but then beating the bounties with a certain amount of points, you know, at the end, or beating the bounty within a certain amount of time. Because you can see at the bottom right hand corner, I have a combo going, so the more enemies you kill without getting hit, the higher your combo goes, and the more points you get per battle and things like that. And then there'll be a leaderboard at the end to show who did each of the bounties fastest. So the game is basically, you keep on replaying the stuff, you get better, you get more perks, you get more health, you get better weapons and things like that, and you get more familiar with the type of enemies that you'll see, and maybe the room layouts, and then you can attack it and go for your best. But I'm finding it a little bit difficult. Like I said, I haven't beat the second bounty yet, but I do like the game quite a bit, actually. If you're looking for another roguelike game, I know there's a lot of them out there, then I highly recommend this game if you're looking for that. If not, then maybe wait for a sale, or, you know, because there are a lot of games out there. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this look at Flinthook. If you did, hit that like button, consider subscribing for more content, and I will see you later.